James Ellis, the Brilliance, you're a hella professional wrestler, and you know that. But next week, it's El Mejor del Mundo. It's the best technical wrestler in the world, Zack Sabre Jr. And I could say you're facing someone that looks up to you, a fan, someone that idolizes you. But next week, te estás enfrentando. You're facing El Freestyler, Zozaya. So I can tell you that yes, we can. Te voy a decir que sí se puede. Only thing I want to say, see you next week. I'm ready.
Again, fourth time James Ellis has been at Rev Pro, fourth time Southampton, Brillhampton, whatever you want to call it, Southampton's Brilliance country. It doesn't seem to matter. I've only bought one win in that period, and that's against Shane Hook. And every other time I've wrestled some of the best Rev Pro has got to offer. Ricky Knight Jr., JJ Gale, and today's Zozaya. Literally some of the best in Europe and the world. And you know what? It's pissed me off. Every time I've come up short, every time I show how good I can be, and then it just nicked away from me. Rev Pro, I'm not done with you. Southampton, I'm not done with you. But also, the Brilliance deserves not only to be seen in Southampton, but all over. Everywhere Rev Pro runs. You listen to me, you're hearing the real James Ellis right now. I want an opportunity. So this ain't the last you've seen of me. James Ellis, Brilliance. I promise you, or you're going to find out exactly why. I'm good as gold.
What was all you mugs saying out there? Was it 0, 0, 0? Well, guess who hasn't been checking the history records? The first time we debuted Trew Lacey, Revolution Pro Wrestling. We debuted in the tag league with 3 points at the end. You think we really was going to go out there and embarrass ourselves and do worse than last time? Clearly not, baby, because who got 3 points? At the end, that's all I care about.
Trew and Lacey, CPF, you're meant to be the top trios of this division. You're meant to be the top trios of Revolution Pro Wrestling. But who had the upper hand in this occasion? It was Trew Lacey and former Cruiserweight Champion in Will fucking Caven.
Baby.
We're 3 points now. We're 3 points at the end of this bloody tournament. But what's coming in September? The Trios tournament, and who's one up?
We're taking it home! It's what you're saying!
And you've got the bollocks to face us again! We not only prove to you, the audience, and Web Pro management that they're a bunch of marks!
Another victory in the bag for Emersyn Jayne. It doesn't matter how I got the win, it's another win in the column. Another win building myself back towards the undisputed British Women's Championship.
Emersyn Jayne. Emersyn Jayne. I want you to look at my eyes, yeah? You look at me in my eyes. You decided to rake my eyes, yeah? When did you think of that? When you felt I had your number in the ring. You knew I had you beat. And I was doing things the right way in Rev Pro because everyone else seems to be doing their own thing, or maybe it's the CTC way. And I can't even see what's happening in the ring. I'm blinded in the middle of that ring. I think it's Emersyn Jayne behind me, and no. What is it? The ghost of Rev Pro's past for me, is that what it is? Safire Reed. It's always Safire Reed. I don't know what's going on in your head, Safire Reed. There was a lot going on in mine. But I don't need you coming anywhere near my matches. You stick to your CTC business. I thought I made that very clear. And I'm gonna stick to mine. I put a lot on the line there. Do you realise that? What you need to understand is there's no right way, there's no good way to do things, especially not here in Rev Pro. So you can question my actions, you can question why we've gone about it like this, but I've just gone in there to help you. I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know if it's ever going to happen. I don't know if you're ever going to trust me, and I don't know if you're ever going to talk to me again. But just know I've tried to do things the good way. You have to look out for yourself. And that's what I do.
I feel like I've been shot by a young gun. But Luke Jacobs, one of the best wrestlers in the entire world, and I stood toe to toe with him tonight in Southampton. And he struggled so damn hard to put me away, and I almost had him time after time after time. I'm not the same Kelly Sixx I was back in 2017. He's damn right when he says that. I am covered in scars. Well, scars make men, and I am goddamn covered in them. 2025 or nothing. We are reaching the end of the timeline. Maybe I'm not booked on anniversary and there's no more York Halls for the rest of the year so far. But maybe one of them pops out before the year's done, or maybe there's a spot on one of them 2 nights at the anniversary. Who knows? No one knows. Rev Pro don't know. Andy doesn't book the matches until 2 hours before the fucking doors open. But I tell you what, if there's a spot, I'll be there with my entire bag full of gear, full of hope and dreams. Because I am Kelly Sixx, and this is 2025 or nothing.
Kelly Sixx, you've come here with this 25 or nothing stuff. You got your match. Unlucky for you, you got put in there with me. As well, I've been taking over the tag team division. Don't forget, I am one of the greatest singles wrestlers this company has ever seen. And unlucky for you, in your first match back in 2 years, you found out what North West Strong is.
Jayne, today isn't how either of us would have wanted that match to end. And you are a champion for a reason. But I am yet to cement myself here in Revolution Pro Ring and in the women's division here at Rev Pro. A referee stoppage is not how I wanted today to go. But if you look at my previous matches, I've wrestled Mercedes and Alex. CTC are not to be messed with. I've wrestled Kanji, who's always 5 steps ahead of you. And today I wrestled Jayne, who was a champion in Germany for a reason. But it's not how many times you get knocked down. It's about how many times you get back up. And here in Rev Pro, you win or you learn. And that is exactly what I intend on doing.
GYV. Good those young veterans, I tell you what. You can forget everything now. Forget all this respect. The fact that you trained us, the fact that we've been mates in this business for years. Forget the lot now. Because tonight in Southampton, you've just made it a lot more fucking serious. This is personal now.
You took the piss, we put our hands out, you put your hands out, and we thought it was going to be fair game, but no, you just turned in to the bitter old bastards that left about 6 or 7 years ago and left us fucking nothing. And every single year since, we have had to scratch, we have had to claw, we have had to climb up a fucking mountain to take what you left. Take over and do it better, over and over again. And next week at Global Wars, you and everybody in that room will find out who Luke Jacobs is, who Ethan Allen is, and most importantly, who the undisputed British Tag Team Champions are, the fucking Young Guns.
Young Guns! Young Guns, we heard you running your mouth, talking about how we just made this personal between us. Nah, you made it personal when we put out our hands and you refused to shake them. Do you know how disrespectful that is? Not only to a team that has done it all, to a team that has been in this job for 20 plus years, but don't forget that you are in the spot where you are because of us. Because we brought you up. We taught you how to do this job right. And that was not the right way to do it. We came back to the UK to win the Great British Tag League. That didn't go as planned. But plans change. We've been doing this long enough to know that plans change. And our plan right now is to right the wrong of the disrespect that you have showed us, that the Rev Pro audience have showed us. And we are going to take your British Tag Team titles back to Florida with us, GYV, on top once again. Ethan, Luke,
Since day one, we have been teaching you the ropes. We brought you into this world, and if we decide, if we choose to, we can take you out of it. Global Wars. Young Guns versus GYV. And remember this, lads. When you see the GYV coming, grit your teeth.
Your fault. This is your fault.
Oi, oi! Oh, sure. What just happened to Harry is completely your fault. But don't think about it. For the next 6 days, don't think about it at all. Because you can have plenty of time to think once I take your wrestling career this Saturday. Sure. This is a joke. You're not going to get the fairy tale you wanted. How stupid must you be to put your wrestling career on the line? Very stupid. But you didn't think it was going to be me. You didn't think you're going to wrestle Ricky Knight Jr. No. You thought you were going to wrestle Michael Oku, just like everyone else. But guess what, Shah? I called the shots round here. No one else. I'm the undisputed British heavyweight champion. And Saturday, I'm going to remain the undisputed British heavyweight champion. And you are going to be Shah Samuels, the former pro wrestler. Enjoy your holiday, Shah. Enjoy your time away. That's ironic, because come Saturday, you're going to have plenty of time away.
What did I say? What did I fucking tell you? The Great British Tag League is ours, and you're looking at the finalists. Tonight, we dismantled and we took apart David Francisco and JJ Gale. And that is just a snippet of what we're going to do next week when the Cowboy Way step in our ring in my city and try and step up to Jay Joshua and Connor Mills.
I wish I had the words right now. I wish I had some inspirational statement for you, but I don't.
You know what? I do. JJ, we're not friends. We have nothing in common outside of coming through the same journey, wanting the same things. But even though it took forever, you took a chance on me when the world was telling you you shouldn't. I honestly believe the reason we didn't get this Great British Tag League is because as you look at the field, including the Bryants, we are the least experienced tag team. This was our 4th tag match together, JJ. And look at what we've done. We were this close to winning the block. We're not friends. You're into a lot of shit that I'm not into. And the same thing goes the other way around. I'll tell you what we are. We're a damn good tag team. This doesn't have to be over if you don't want it to be. Think about it. Ah, fuck.
Connor Mills, Jay Joshua, bunch of pussies in my book.
They want to call us Hicks.
They want to call us Hicks. That's fine. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Y'all called us out. We came to fight. I got a bum leg. Tom just had a war with grizzled young veterans, and you want to call us out after your fucking match, huh? Yeah, you want it now. Yeah. Hey, guess what? Next week, us, the Cowboy Way, we're putting y'all 6 feet in the goddamn dirt. That's right. Great British Tag League. That's right. You're looking at the winners right here at Crystal Palace, 12th year fucking anniversary. It's me and Thomas Shire. We're standing tall over you fucking bozos. And that's the Cowboy Way, goddammit.
5 days away. We are 5 days away from the most important match of my life. Not my career, my life. See, don't let the sweat fool you. I ain't shaking. I ain't shaking you now. You think this is shaking? Nah, I'm excited. I can't wait. Because, like I said the other day, this ain't no silly little showcase, and I ain't gonna lose at the end and everybody goes, oh, you know what, he's pretty good, he belongs here, you know. Nah, man. I'm here to take the place, not only of a stone pitbull, the most feared in all of this game. See, I'm coming in here, not to just show off all my abilities as a professional wrestler, because if you all know, if your ball knowledge is high, you all know that Jay Joshua is one of the biggest ballers in the entire European scene right now. So I don't need to showcase that. I'm coming to snatch the mantle off him, and then I'm coming for the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship, and then I'm coming to take over not only the UK, not only Europe, I'm here to take over this fucking world. Say less.